Hi, my name is Jorey. I'm a trauma-informed life coach, and I apologize for doing this while I drive, but I've got a busy day, so I don't know that I would have got to it otherwise. I wanted to comment on, there was a thread I read on Facebook talking about, it was military and first responder wives talking about their husbands being on what they call a roller coaster, right? They've got PTSD, they've got maybe they've got some problems with alcohol, drinking alcohol, drugs, either over the counter, prescription, or unfortunately sometimes the illicit kind as well. So I wanted to speak to that real quick. The roller coaster, I wanted to explain what's going on with that roller coaster. So when there is an emotionally traumatic event in our life, which emotional trauma is anything that causes fear, anger, that sort of thing. So all war, the military, the police activity, the medical, fire, paramedics, all that stuff is emotional trauma. And anytime there is an emotionally traumatic event that is emotionally damaging, what happens is our brain puts us into this protective mode, and it's literally trying to keep you alive. And it doesn't care about your relationships, it doesn't care about your finances, it doesn't care about anything else. This part of your brain, all it cares about is that you're safe. And so when your husbands are going on, or when you yourself are going on this roller coaster ride, what's going on is your brain is shifting between preservation mode, it's keeping you safe, to then relaxing, and then all of a sudden you start to see your partner again. You start to see the person who you married or who you started to be with. They come back a little bit, and then they go back to the panic mode. And so that's the roller coaster. So a couple things about that. One, the alcohol, the over-the-counter drugs, even the prescription drugs, and certainly the illicit drugs, they're making it worse. That's more trauma on top of the emotional trauma that already exists. And you are not going to be able to get the results that you want while you are drinking, while you are doing drugs that are prescribed not for PTSD. There are SSRIs, there's some medications that really help with the symptoms, and obviously those are okay, but other prescription drugs can make it worse. So that's the first thing. The second thing is you need to understand that it doesn't matter. Let me take that back. It does matter what happened to you. It does matter what event happened, but it doesn't matter in that it can be overcome. There's nothing that you have experienced emotionally, personally, physically that you cannot overcome, right? You can, and it doesn't take that part away from you. Just because you recover from the PTSD, just because the hypervigilance goes away, that doesn't take away from who you are. And I remember when I first started going through treatment, through therapy, EMDR, I had this little bit of a panic that if my hypervigilance was taken from me, that I would be less safe. And it panicked me a little bit. But the way that I had to think of it, and hopefully this helps you too, the way that I had to think about it is, if you think about a warrior mindset, right? From years ago, we learn about these Eastern warriors, the martial artists of their time, and mental toughness was just as much a part of their training as physical toughness was. And we're no different today. And so for you to be able to have the training that you have and then be calm about a situation actually adds to your ability to help. You get to help in it with a rational mind. You get to help with a calmness. And so your help is going to go a lot further. So don't feel like because you are getting help and that your hypervigilance is going down, that your awareness is going down, that you are not going to be as effective as you once were, because that's just not true. So that's what I wanted to hit. The roller coaster is explainable. There is actually a physical phenomenon that's going on. It's a physiological, hormonal, event that's going on. That's what's causing the roller coaster. 2, the alcohol is not helping. You need to stop. 3, it doesn't matter what it was that you've gone through, you can overcome it. And I would love to be one who helps you overcome it. I've got clients in different states and actually overseas as well, and I love it. I love helping people, and it's honestly, it's as simple as taking back control of your thoughts and your emotions. And it's simple in theory. I know it's going to be more difficult in person, but it's something that we work through. And I tell people all the time, why do I share this online? Why do I not charge for this information? Because this information is available. You just Google it. The information's free. It's already out there. What I help you do, what I charge for, is the coaching. I help you walk through it, the mentoring, and I keep you accountable, and I keep you on path and on track to reach your goals. So that's what I do in the coaching package is really implementation. It's getting you to where you want to be. So again, my name is Jorey Hersher. I'm a trauma-informed life coach, and I would love to be able to help you. I'd also I do a lot of public speaking, and I'm looking for my next public speaking engagement. So if you are interested, if your agency is interested in having me come and do a presentation on the symptoms of PTSD, I do a presentation called Recognizing Symptoms of PTSD and What to Do About It. And I teach how to recognize that in yourself and in your friends and your coworkers. And I teach what you can do to keep yourself safe physically, but also legally, and keep your job while you get help for PTSD. So go ahead and reach out to me. I would love to come and do it. I'm a nationwide speaker, so that's not a problem. My name is Jorey Hersher. I'm a trauma-informed life coach, and I would love to come talk to you. And have a great day, be safe, and talk to you soon. Thanks.